Big day. So for the first time, I'm live on the platform. So why I am here to just check whether I am very comfortable with the live classes or not. So today on that basis, I'm going to explain the next continuation part of the model question paper one, which has been published by the government of Karnataka, that is NCIT PU board. So the in a little bit different way I'm going to do it. So yes, so here it is, the questions. There are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so there are around 7 questions are there, and you need to write 5 questions, which is of 10 marks, right? So this is the most probable questions which might going to come in the examinations. So from 11 to 18 is of 2 marks questions. Okay, now the first thing is, so we have discussed the 1 marks question in the last video, so which has been uploaded yesterday. So you can check out the video here on the YouTube iCard. So go and click it, so you'll get it. So now when I come to the 2 marks question, so let's do not waste the time and let's start it. The first question: differentiate between perisperm and pericarp. So this is the question which comes in the chapter, the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Now itself you are looking at the diagram of the 2 different varieties. So if you identify these, so here you can easily differentiate perisperm and pericarp. So for 2 marks, minimum 2 differentiations you have to make. So you can identify here itself. So when we take perisperm, when you take perisperm, and pericarp, so let's take like this itself. Okay, perisperm and pericarp. I'll just increase the size. Yeah. So here in perisperm, so this comes. This is the seed of pepper seed. It is okay, pepper seed. So this is the pepper seed, where perisperm you can see over here. So have you ever seen this particular type of cells wherever? So this is a type of cells which is called as nucellus, right? Nucellus. So if the remnants are present in the particular embryo of the seed, that is known as perisperm. Okay, perisperm. So if for the again next differentiation in the pericarp, if the ovary wall develops into the fruit, the whole ovary wall. So you can see over here, this is the ovary wall, right? The both ovary wall, the endocarp and the mesocarp. Okay, so they have developed. These 2 are called as the pericarp. Okay, so this particular wall, if it is developed into the fruit, the fleshy fruit, that is known as the pericarp. Okay, ovary wall develops into the fruit, Okay, so next thing is examples. Let's go for the example. Here one is pepper seed, you can see over here, then wheat, then maize, and over here you can take a lot of fruit: apple, guava, strawberry. So a lot of fruits, again fleshy fruits, all fleshy fruits. And the extra one, what you're going to, so here you can see the dry condition in the perisperm is found in dry conditions, and here it is mostly seen in fleshy conditions, and even some of them are in the dry conditions also, and those are the mustard and groundnut seeds. Okay, so this is the first answer for the question, the 11th one: differentiate between perisperm and pericarp. So let's move to the next question, that is list the hormones produced in the woman during the pregnancy. So you can state there are 5 different types of hormones are released during the pregnancy. I'll just once rub it so that we can move on. So as you all know that there are mainly that three very easily you can identify also. Okay, so first we will write the easier ones. The first one, that is the answer for the second question, the 12th question. It is first one here is estrogen. Estrogen. The second one, progesterone. And the third one is relaxin. Okay, I'll write later the two. So these are the 3 different kinds of hormones which are directly involved in the different same processes, almost same processes. First one is controlling the menstrual cycle, and the second one is the progesterone, basically progesterone. So it maintains or controls the early stages of pregnancy. And the relaxin is helps in the childbirth. During the childbirth, it is released in a heavy amount that is which muscular relaxation is done. Muscular relaxation is done. That is cervix is going to relax for the birth of child. Okay, now there are two another two very important hormones are released. One is HCG. What is HCG? That is human chorionic gonadotropins, which helps in the maternal recognition during the pregnancy. Okay, so and this particular HCG is released by the trophoblast, and ultimately that trophoblast, after releasing of human chorionic gonadotropins, it is going to develop into placenta. Okay, it is going to develop into placenta. The HCG is going to promote the development of trophoblast into the development of placenta. Then then another one is that is HPL. That is human placental lactogen. So this is nothing but the hormone which is produced by placenta, and lactogen, where it is the nutrition is produced in the form of lactogens by the placenta. So it just stimulates the process. Okay, so this is the answer for the second one. You just need to mention it. You just not need to write the functions. So I am telling the functions because it is extra for you. So you just mention this 5 things. Okay, fine. So next let's again move to the third one. That is, what is hibernation? Give examples. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is the process of hibernation. So you might have came across the sloth bear, then polar bears, then even the frogs also. So hibernation. So what is hibernation then? Hibernation is it is the state of reduced activity. The activity of an animal is reduced. Animal is reduced to avoid what? To avoid the cold winter condition. So same thing, there is another one is there, that is estivation, where the animals go into this kind of burrows to avoid the high temperature. Okay, that can be seen in the squirrels. So you can see. So this is the sloth bear, you can see here. So here also this is the method. So one cloth bear is what it is doing, just sleeping with a good amount of water with the hand. So that is what. So they dug the deep burrow, and or else they find a cave, so where there is no entry of that much amount of cold air is going to come. So and they go into a long sleep, okay, with the reduced activity of metabolism. Okay, so that is what hibernation is. And the example you can see: sloth bear, the polar bear, frogs. Even the frogs, they dig a small, you cannot see the frogs in the summer, right? So they will be under the soil. Okay, write one advantage and one disadvantage of external fertilization. So I'll show you first one diagram over here. So this is the external fertilization in frog. So what is external fertilization? So simply we can say the release of egg and the sperm, so in the environment, and even in the fertilization also takes place at the same point. So here a frog is, so I'll tell you the answer of this particular question. So before that, let's learn what is this particular external fertilization. So here a female frog, so on a female frog there is a male frog is sitting over here, and it will press the abdomen. So this is the abdominal part. So it is going to press where the eggs are released. So you can see over here, these are the eggs. Okay, these are the eggs which are released. So and at the same time, soon after the release of eggs, the sperms will be released by the cloaca of the frog. So so from this itself you can identify the advantage and disadvantage. So mainly the advantage, the main advantage is, so you can expect a large advantage I'm telling you here. So there will be a large number of offsprings you can expect, and also the only one advantage has been asked. I'm telling you an extra advantage from here, and there is a you can see increased genetic variation. You can see over here. So this is the advantage. What advantage part is. Same as that, there is a disadvantage is also there. What is the disadvantage? A very simple disadvantage. The first one, large amount of offspring is required. That means large amount of sperms and the gametes, whole gametes are released. That would be wasted because almost every external fertilization takes place in the water. Okay, so due to the current of water and the environmental conditions, the gametes are wasted. Okay, then the next another one I'll tell you, that is fertilization rate decreases. Why? Because the current of water can carry away the sperms from the egg. So that means there will be a chance of fertilization, we can say. So both of this is a natural diagram and this is a animated one. So this is what advantage and disadvantages are. Okay, and very easy one also. Okay, let's move to the next question. Write a note on pollination mechanism of Wellisneria. Okay, Wellisneria is a hydrophytic plant, so you can see over here, this is a hydrophytic plant which is under the plant, mainly it is seen in the freshwater bodies like ponds, lakes, etc. So here what is Wellisneria spiralis? Okay, this is the species name. So what happens? How you have to exactly say what is the type of pollination over here, and what happens, or the process of pollination you have to explain. So first, this is a type of cross pollination which takes place inside the water. So how then? So this is the stalk. You can see over here the female flowers. This is the female flowers, and this is the stalk. So where from the plant, a stalk will be arised, which carries the female flower, into the surface of the water. Okay, into the surface of the water. Mainly the flower, or only flower we can say. So the flower has both the male and female flowers. Okay. And also there are some staminate flowers you can see underwater. So it will not grow in to the surface. Even then there is a possibility of pollination happens. So how the pollination happens? This the male flower may leave the stamens into the water, and this the underground the underwatered staminate flower will leave. You can see over here the left over stamens. So it comes up to the surface of the water, and here at the same time the female flowers are ready to accept the male flowers. At the same time, the maturation has been done. So the current of water will have the fertilization. You know that the current of whenever the external this type of external fertilization takes place, so there is a chance, there is a less chance of fertilization happens. So that's why there are a lot of number of gametes are anthers are released in the water body, on the surface of the water body. So there will be more chance of the fertilization is going to take place, right? So this is what how the Wellisneria pollination takes place, mainly the cross pollination. Okay, now let's move to the next question, that is, write a scientific name of the organism causing pneumonia and ringworm. Very easy. So pneumonia, it is Streptococcus pneumoniae. So I'll not write, just I'll tell you the answer. Okay, let's write it. Streptococcus pneumoniae. This is the one. And ringworm, that belongs to the Trichophyton rubrum. So this particular example you have come across in your lab. So you have seen the structure. This is the fungi, and this is the bacteria, right? So these are respectively, these are causing the pneumonia and the ringworm. Okay, so same as that, there is another question is there, that is name the any two, just name it, any two bacteria used in the biofertilizers. So very simple one, which has been came across for you from the last I think around 6 years. So that is one is Rhizobium. So which you can see in the root nodules of dicotyledonous plants. Okay, dicotyledonous plants. So which increases the which is going to increase the nitrogen level in the soil. That is, it is a fixers, nitrogen fixers, these are called as. Okay, they are going to convert the nitrogen into the nitrates and the or ammonium format. The second one is this is Anabina. So this is also type of nitrogen fixers, which is free nitrogen fixers, these are called as, because they are not symbiotic type of individuals. These are symbiotic type of individuals which are present in the root nodules of the dicotyledonous plants, but these are free individuals. So which will be sow means it is going to be thrown into the fields, mainly in the paddy fields. So where these are in the shape of the balls, there are a lot of Anabina will be taken into them, and it is present in the balls. So that will be thrown into the fields, that is sown into the field, SAWN, sown into the fields. And these are as they are free nitrogen fixers, so they are going to convert the nitrogen in the air into the ammonia format. Okay, ammonia or nitrate format. So this is what the two examples are there. Okay, then last one, mention the reasons for infertility. So this is very simple reasons are there, very simple. So the first one reason is drugs. So using the drugs in a very high quantity, it can damage the reproductive parts. The hormonal damages may take place. And the next one is diseases. So certain genetical diseases, certain organ-based diseases, organ-based cancers also can cause the infertility. So the third one is congenital. So mainly directly related to the genetic organs or the reproductive organs mainly. So that means reproductive organ cancers, or might be the reproductive structure damages that caused due to the different kinds of scenarios. So that is known as congenital. Then last one is immunological and psychological. So nowadays it is very common, immunological and psychological. So why it is like that? Psychological, because nowadays there are a lot of stress of official stresses will be there for the person, so which will put him into a depression or those kinds of things, where he intake of the nutritious food is low, so for from which there will be there will be less generation, or the number of generation of sperms count will be less. So that means what I'm telling, so mainly infertility you can see in the male because of these reasons, the drugs, alcoholism, everything. So this is the answers for the from the question number 11 to 18. And thank you for all of you for joining the live classes. So I hope I don't know how many of you have joined, so I'll see now. So thank you for joining to the classes, and we will discuss another one in the next video, that is part C, where we're going to discuss the 3 marks questions as soon as possible tomorrow. So at last I'm going to tell you one thing, that is let's not go out, let's protect us by this particular virus, and stay home, stay safe, and at last let's grow together. Jai Hind.